We're going to show you what this is all about on today's show. Dodge called the new for 1968 Charger design the clean machine, and they weren't kidding. This was perhaps one of the smoothest designs from any American car maker, with bold shapes, crisp lines, and a timeless, aggressive look that still wows them today. Speedy-looking aircraft-inspired contours in the hood and doors, and a buttressed rear window design stood out. A Mach 2 jet on wheels, as Dodge called it. Superbad, is what we say. This car has almost the perfect mix of red and black and polished trim. Black steel wheels are wrapped with redline tires. The color code is PP1, which is named red. It's got a black vinyl top, black interior, and a black bumblebee stripe is wrapped around the tail. And because it's a 426 Hemi, red means go. But is a bad-looking ride truly a bad ride without the stones to back it up? Thankfully, the Charger RT didn't have that problem, as even the base version rocked a 440 Magnum V8 rated at 375 horsepower. But of course, there were options, and the first buyer of our feature car wisely checked the box marked 426 Hemi on the sheet, and this one came with the 425 horsepower dual quad Legend under the hood. The outside of the 68 Charger was all new, but they didn't change any of the geometry under the hood, which was a good thing because the 426 Hemi still fit. We tend to think of Hemi cars in terms of the engine. 2 4-barrels, high-flow hemispherical heads, solid lifter cam, 10 1/4 to 1 compression, 490 pound-feet of torque, and all that jazz. This one is backed with a 4-speed manual transmission. Dodge compared the precise shifting action to a sharp axe striking soft pine. But there is far more to the RT than the engine alone. The RT name stood for road track, and Dodge upgraded the suspension with stiffer torsion bars, an oversized front sway bar, and matched shocks for better handling. These items were all standard on RTs, and Dodge noted in a magazine ad that they hoped they didn't take the fun away from the do-it-yourself crew for installing these items at the factory. RT's got heavy-duty brakes with front discs as an option, and ours rolls on black steel wheels with hubcaps wrapped in redline tires, and the look is spot on. 426 Hemi-equipped Dodge Chargers received an extra leaf spring on the passenger side to help keep body roll and the rear axle under control during hard launches. And while this feature is the stuff of legends, I've often wondered about the overall effect on handling. Because Dodge claimed this car was good in the twisties, but I can't imagine a rear suspension with 2 different spring rates was consistent and predictable in the turn. But the heavy Hemi didn't help with balance up front either. The wide dash is well equipped with gauges with actual numbers, starting with an 8,000 RPM tach redlining at 5K, surrounding an analog clock. The 150 mile-an-hour speedometer is inspiring, and we're glad to see the 76,000 plus miles on the odometer, because that means that this car has had plenty of fun while playing on the streets. Other gauges include fuel, temperature, oil pressure, and amps, and they all have numbers too. An AM radio and a heater fill the other holes, and we like the matte black dash trim finish. This car sports the optional full-length console between the flat bucket seats, with a round shift ball on the end of the long chrome 4-speed shifter. In nature, B stripes are a sign of danger, and the bumblebee stripes tell the competition that this Charger is part of the Scat pack, and it's not afraid to show you its taillights. A 68 Dodge Charger 426 Hemi 4-speed in Arrest Me Red? What could possibly go wrong? What do you think about this car? We really dig it. You can share your comments on Facebook or YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time with another great car from the Brothers Collection, if I'm not in jail.